One thing that I commonly see with people is avoidance of their problems and issues that they're facing in life. And it usually doesn't make it better to avoid your problems. It more likely than not makes it much, much, much worse over time. For example, give you a couple different examples. If maybe you're in a bad financial spot, right? You're spending too much, you're buying things that you shouldn't, buy, whatever. Like you're afraid to check your checking account. You're afraid to check your savings. You avoid your credit card statement like the plague. You don't even like looking at it, and you just think by doing that you won't feel pain and it miraculously get better, and it won't. I promise you. Or it's in relationships. Maybe you're dating somebody and you understand that like maybe they're not really invested in the relationship. You don't know really where it's going, and you just keep the status quo because you're afraid to have difficult conversations and actually ask that person. You think, well, maybe it will just get better. And then, a month goes by and they tell you they want to have a talk and your heart drops out of your stomach, right? It's the same with people's weight. Like if you're overweight, and you're really embarrassed and unhappy that you have, 50 pounds, 100 pounds to lose, you just avoid the scale like it's on fire. And you won't step on it. You avoid it. And what I will tell you is one thing that has really helped me, because I've had the tendency in the past to have that same pattern of behavior. But one thing that I've done is just face that dragon head on every single day and slay it. So like, for example, when it comes to finances, I wake up, one of the first things I do every single morning is track my total net worth. I have a Google sheet, go in, check my different accounts, type in that number. I do it every single day. First thing I do when I get to the gym, I step on the scale and I put my weight in the notes app on my iPhone every single day. Okay. I do these sort of things, and it's really, really, really helped me to know exactly where you're at all times. And it helps build self-awareness too, especially like with me in business. We're trying different things. We see where things are at, and I can tell right away if it's working or not. Right. It's the same with my weight. I can tell, hey, how hard am I working? Cardio, like where's my weight at? Am I noticing any like changes? It helps build self-awareness and also keeps everything top of mind every single day. So my point is, if you're having problems in your life, the first step in change is to face those problems head on. And I would do it consistently every single day. It's made a huge difference in my life. And when it comes to fitness, it is stepping on this scale. Maybe it is taking that step in knowing you need help and know you can't do it on your own, and reaching out to a fitness coach to see if they can help you in doing an actual program so you can get the accountability, support, guidance and education that you need. But I routinely see this, especially in fitness. We'll keep it on that topic where, someone's overweight and they just don't want to address it. They'll pretend like it's no big deal, but deep down, it's really, really bothering them. And they're afraid to address that issue head on. They refuse to, step on the scale. They refuse to look at themselves in the mirror. That's another thing that I would do is if you're unhappy and you don't like the way that you look, I would look at yourself naked every single day in the mirror. Sit in that for 5, 10, 15 seconds even. And maybe it's reaching out to a coach, whatever the case may be. My point of this is if you're having a problem or you're not where you want to be in an area of life, avoiding it like the plague is not going to help you or serve you. The first step, if you want to see change, is you have to address that problem head on. And I would address it every day, maybe even multiple times a day. And just that action or that habit of behavior of doing that and not changing anything else. It's weird how it works, but I promise you'll start to make progress in those different areas of life if you're not avoiding it.